In an article from the Duke University website, 220 million tons of solid waste is generated from the United States each year, and about 55% of it ends up in one of the 3,500 landfills. If everyone took the time to recycle, then we would be able to reduce landfills, use less energy, and save resources. In this speech, I will be talking about what we are doing that is putting so much waste in our world, what we can do to reduce waste, and how we can save and reuse our resources. First, I will talk about everything we take for granted or don't think about in our daily lives. The U.S. is the top trash producing country, and we are only going to create more and more waste as the years go by. The amount of trash that we create each day might not seem like a lot, but over time it adds up. As the years go by and the trash piles up, the landfills are not only getting bigger, but the ocean is also getting more trash put into it. We cut down more trees than we should be cutting down because they don't have enough time to grow back, and one day they will just all be gone. The way that we use oil is like it's never going to end, but it takes so many years for the earth to produce oil that we might run out of it before we can get more. All the trash in the world that is killing our environment is also taking up places for animals to live, and they can become extinct because they have nowhere to live. The Sunnyside Country District says that the average American uses 140 to 170 gallons of water per day. We waste so much water in our daily lives by taking long showers or baths, leaving the water running while we brush our teeth, or even leaving the water running while we do the dishes. We think that we're never going to run out of water, but we can, and it will happen if we keep using it the way we do. Next, I will be talking about how we can prevent these things from happening. The Environmental Protection Agency stated in an article that 75% of our waste can be recycled. If we took the time out of our day to recycle our paper, aluminum, glass, and electronics, we can reduce the amount of trash in the landfills, reuse our energy, and cut less trees down. Everyone thinks that they are just one person and that it doesn't matter if they recycle, but if everyone changed their attitude around and started recycling, the world could be made into a better place. Almost everyone in America has access to a recycling trash can that they can use to throw away paper and plastic. If everyone did that, we could reduce so much trash in the landfills. That is also a great way to use less trees. Saving your aluminum cans and recycling them is beneficial to you because you can earn money from them. Did you know that recycling one aluminum can can save enough energy to power a TV for 3 hours? And recycling 100 cans can light a room for 2 weeks. That is a lot of energy for not that many cans. You can drive your car less to save oil, and that will also be putting less carbon monoxide into our atmosphere. As for the water that we are wasting, just make sure you're only using it whenever you need it, and don't have it running all the time. You can take a fast shower instead of a bath, or only use your dishwasher or washing machine when it is full. You can also water your trees more heavily and less times, which will also save water. If you pour a lot of unused water down the drain, it would have more use going to plants than needed. Now I'm going to talk about how the world would be if we recycled. If everyone in the world recycled, the environment would be affected greatly. The oceans would be free of waste and the landfills would be not overflowing. There would be less toxic waste in the landfills also. The trees would also be able to grow and keep producing oxygen for us to live. In an article from How Stuff Works, they said that if a family of 4 recycled plastic waste, it would eliminate 340 pounds of carbon equivalent emissions each year. If every family did that, we would be able to eliminate so much carbon waste that it would have a huge impact on global warming. Aluminum that is recycled can be produced into energy, and that we would be able to use that as a whole new resource to light our homes or towns. With less litter everywhere, animals would have places to live and won't get sick from all the toxic trash that is around. If we all used less water, we would have more to reuse and we wouldn't run out, like some other countries that have severe water shortages. If we use it smart, we would be able to keep it around for a long time. And that's how we can make the world a better place to live on. In this speech, I have talked about we are doing that is putting so much waste in the world, what we can do to reduce waste, and how we can save and reuse our resources. So I urge you to start recycling, even if it's just a little. Get an extra trash can in your house for aluminum cans and use less water if the place you have to go to is not that far. Try walking instead of driving down the block. Together we can make the earth a better place to live on.